Hey everybody, welcome back to Bobo Gaming. It's time for us to go through how we're going to do Conquests on day 4. Just a quick recap, the data disk we're still looking for, if we haven't got our data disk strategy online, is Caustic Emissions, Thermal Exhaust, Amplify Agony, Volatile Accelerator, Ability Exhaust, Booming Voice, or Perseverance. The path we're going to take for progressing on day 4 is to first go into Sector 1, straight to the boss node, and do 2 fights there with bounty hunters. Then we're going to head into Sector 4, where we've already done nodes 1 and 2, and we're going to do nodes 3 and 4 before picking our appropriate data disk. Then we're going to head into nodes 5 through 9 before picking the scavenger node, and then straight into the mini boss, and we should get the mini boss down nice and easily. Now CG have confirmed that for Conquest 11 they are changing the order for the post mini boss nodes, that you won't have to choose between the scavenger and the 2 data disks, but we don't currently know how that's affecting the ordering of nodes. So we're just going to bear in mind that as we go through nodes 11 through to 21, we will have a different order to this in terms of where we're going to pick up data disks and scavenger nodes. But the same principle applies. We're looking for the correct data disk for our strategy, and we'll pick up the scavenger nodes as appropriate to what we would want to buy ourselves from them. Once we've cleared through to node 21, we're then going to go into the boss node, and that should end all of our energy and all of our refreshes for the day. But after we've killed the boss, we can then pick up the data disk from the post-boss node and from the first node of Sector 5. I'll then take a little break until the evening, and that 12-hour break window should allow us to accumulate 60 energy. So then I'll go into Sector 1 and do 3 fights on the boss node again with bounty hunters. Looking at the teams that I'm going to be using for the day, I'm going to want to start by using a Django Fett lead, Fennec, Dengar, Bosk and Zam team on the Sector 1 boss, and that's going to bring Django down to 70% stamina and the rest down to 60%. When I go into the Sector 4 nodes, I'm going to want to do 3 fights with my Lord Vader team here, and that's going to bring the team stamina down to 70%, with Darth Vader being a little lower at 60%. I'll then do 3 fights with this strong First Order team led by Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, and taking them down to 70% stamina. I'll also do 2 fights with Commander Luke Skywalker, Chewbacca, 3PO and Chewie and Han Solo, along with Boba Fett. That'll bring the team down to 78% stamina, with Boba down at 70%. I'll also look at doing 4 fights with Jedi Master Luke Skywalker, with a powerful Jedi team of Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight Revan, Shak Ti, and Grandmaster Yoda. It's completely possible that I might change this up and put Jedi Knight Luke as the leader instead of Jedi Master Luke, but it sort of depends how I feel about the actual node I'm fighting. Either way, that'll drop their stamina to 60%. I'm then going to do 6 fights with a Jedi Master Kenobi team with 2 different configurations. I feel like the first configuration here of Jedi Master Kenobi with General Kenobi, Ahsoka Tano, Jedi Knight Anakin and Ki-Adi-Mundi is the weaker of the 2 configurations, so I want to use this team first to leverage the additional stats that Jedi Master Kenobi and General Kenobi will have from having higher stamina, as this will take them down to 70 stamina. I'll then do 3 further fights with a Jedi Master Kenobi and General Kenobi team, but using Padme Amidala, as she adds a nice level of sustain to the team. General Skywalker as a strong damage dealer. Commander Ahsoka Tano, as she's going to mitigate a fair amount of the stats you lose by having lower stamina with her unique, and also has that nice one-shot. This will bring the team down to 60% stamina. That might even be 70% stamina. I would need to double check that. But JMK and GK would be down at 40%. For the mini-boss, I'm going to use one of my favourite trios for Conquest, and that's Maul, Canderous Ordo, and Wat Tambor, along with Boba Fett and Dengar. This will bring Maul, Canderous, and Wat down to 90% stamina. It'll bring Boba down to 60% and Dengar down to 50%. For the boss, now this is going to be very RNG dependent as to whether you're going to get the Gamorrean Guard Survive feat, because this node has a Han Solo on it, and there is always a chance that Han will just ping the Gamorrean Guard, but we're trying to give ourselves the best chance we can. So we're going to be using Maul, Canderous, Wat Tambor, and Armourer, and then Gamorrean Guard. The idea here is that if Han doesn't shoot Wat, then we're going to go straight after Han, and if he doesn't shoot Gamorrean Guard, then we should be in business, because Wat will allow Maul to take his turn, and Maul can just go off and probably kill 2 people, maybe 3 people, before the fight even really begins. Then I'll come back in the evening with the Jango, Bosk, Fennec, Zam, Boba team. Jango should be at 64%, with the rest being at around 54% stamina. When we look at how we're now progressing the feats, we should have finished the Frenzy 20 times feat from Sector 1. In Sector 4, we should be around 25 Empire kills. I could have gone harder on the Empire fights in Sector 4, but there is a good reason that I didn't want to go too hard on those nodes today. We should have inflicted at least 20 potency downs with our JML team, and we've done 9 fights with light side only teams. For the global feats, we're now up to 6 Boba Fennec wins, 12 Boba Han wins, and 18 Bounty Hunter wins, and then the real high variance feat for the Boba Jango kills, but I would hope to be in the 25 to 35 range. Thanks for tuning in for my Day 4 efficiency guide. Hopefully you found it helpful. Maybe you found some teams that you didn't think of that you could introduce into your Conquest rotation to help you out. Or maybe you've got some ideas that you would like to share with me, in which case feel free to join my Discord server, which is linked in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe, and share it with your friends, your arena shards and your guilds. Thanks very much, and tune in again tomorrow, where we're going to wrap this one up with the Day 5 efficiency guide, and I'll do a rundown of where I think I'm going to be at on all the feats for Conquest for, well, after those 5 days, and where that's going to leave me with how I need to tidy up over the next 9 days.